Bangladesh, a story is unfolding, and we've got it all. Political corruption, youth uprising, religious tension, and economic turmoil. This ain't just another protest. It's a generational shift that's shaking a nation to its core. We're talking about a prime minister on the run, hundreds dead in the streets, and a Nobel laureate, Muhammad Yunus, stepping in to keep the peace. But beneath it all, there's a darker current. Religious minorities caught in the crossfire of a country's identity crisis. So, buckle up. We're about to dive into the tangled web of Bangladesh's Gen Z revolution, where the lines between right and wrong are as blurred as ever. It all started with a jobs quota. Sounds simple, right? But in Bangladesh, nothing's ever that easy. For years, the government's been playing favorites, handing out cushy positions to their buddies and their political supporters. The youth, they were fed up. Then, like striking a match in a room full of gas, the Supreme Court drops a bombshell, says scrapping the quota was illegal. The streets explode. And when Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina decided to pour gasoline on the fire with some choice words about the protesters, razakars? Well, that's when things really went to hell. By August 5th, the body count's over 300. Hasina? She's gone. Fled the country faster than a rat from a sinking ship. Now we've got Nobel Prize winner Muhammad Yunus trying to hold this mess together. But let me tell you, he's inherited one hell of a shitstorm. With the streets in chaos, Bangladesh's golden goose, the garment industry, is bleeding out. We're talking billions in losses. And you know who pays the price? It ain't the big shots. It's the little guy, always the little guy. But here's where it gets real ugly. In the shadows of this uprising, there's another story. The Hindus, man. They're getting it from all sides. See, some folks see them as Hasina's people. And in times like these, that's a dangerous label. We're seeing mobs torch Hindu homes, loot their businesses. It's like open season, and the hunters are out in force. This ain't new. The Hindu population's been shrinking for decades. Their population has dwindled significantly, from about 20% in 1951 to approximately 8% today. But now, it's like someone's hit fast forward on the whole damn process. This ain't just about Bangladesh anymore. The whole region's watching, holding its breath. India, Pakistan, they're all wondering what's next. Because a Bangladesh in chaos, that's bad news for everyone. So here we are, a country on the brink. Youth in the streets demanding change, religious tensions boiling over, and an economy teetering on the edge. This is Bangladesh's moment of truth. Will they pull back from the precipice? Or are we watching the first domino fall in a much bigger game? One thing's for sure, in Bangladesh right now, the only constant is change. And change, well, that's